Hi Flying Tigers, I'm going to do another video blog for you. This week we're going to talk about cleanliness in the dojo and work on your Warrior Challenge #1 for the Tigers, Dragons, and Fundamentals team, which is learning how to tie your belt, tie your uniform, and take care of your belt and uniform. Even though this is a challenge and a Warrior Stripe for our beginning students, our leaders need to make sure they are doing this also because we lead by example. So we all want to, as a team, look nice, professional, and represent ourselves as awesome martial artists. So we're going to wear our uniforms nice and clean and take care of them. One, they're expensive. Two, we've worked hard to earn them, be it our team uniform, our personal uniform, our belt, or whatever. So let's start with how to wear the uniform. So we have our pants, tuck in your shirt, and you're going to put on the jacket. So here's the trick, parents. There's a tag. The tag goes on the outside, but it's your left one that goes on top. Okay, and then you have wonderful little ties. You can tie in a bow, preferably not a knot, kids, because it's hard to get undone. Okay, and then we have our belt. We worked on this a little bit in class this week on how to tie our belt. There's different ways. Jiu-jitsu way, karate way. Here's the basic way. We'll talk about the keys that are important to pass off this Warrior Stripe. So find the middle of the belt. And if it's a brand new belt, this might be a little tricky because they don't always come folded in the middle. But find the middle of your belt and put it on about the middle of your stomach. Then you're going to come back and crisscross behind and come back in front. More advanced black belts, instructors, students might make this smooth back there. It doesn't matter whether it's folded and brought back or made smooth in the back. It really doesn't matter. It's kind of personal style. When you come back in front, make sure your, I'm going to call them tips or wings, are at the end, and they're the same length. Now it's a square knot, right over left, left over right. So I take the right side, I put it on top of my left side, and here's the key. I don't just tie the knot. See this part around my belly? We want to make sure our knot doesn't slide. So when we put it over, it goes up and under both pieces of material. Like a normal knot, like this, but also underneath this piece that's around my belly. Okay, and then we pull tight and make sure they're the same length again. Okay, make sure if you're keeping it nice and smooth in the back, it's nice and smooth. If not, it's crisscross. Just make sure these pieces around your hips are laying on each other, nothing's twisted. Okay, and get it tight. You want to wear it on your hips or slightly above your hips so you have room to breathe and move. Okay, they're the same length. Now, the piece that came up, that goes on top. Okay, now it's the left piece. So it goes on top, makes this nice little hole, and it goes through the belt knot. When I tie the belt knot, it should be able to lay nice and smooth around my hips. Okay, there's no twisting, funny ways, and both ends should be very, very close to the same. Okay? The trick is, a lot of people tie the funny karate knot, where they come over like this and tie it. And if you notice, I can't take this piece and lay it flat. Okay? It hangs funny. I don't get mad at students for doing this, but it's not the most professional, proper way. Okay, the piece that goes up goes on top. Tie it there. There is the Jiu-Jitsu super knot, which is tricky, so your belt knot doesn't come undone. The way you do that is you take the piece that is down, and it's going to thread in between your two pieces here, and it makes kind of a hole. Then you make the knot piece with the other side coming through the knot, and then slide it down in between your belts. And when you pull them, instead of flying over, they lay more flat. Okay, underneath and a little tighter, so that when you roll, they don't come undone. That's the super knot version. Okay, so let's talk about after class, how to make our uniform and belt nice. So this is also part of Warrior Stripe. So you take it off, fold it up. It's okay for it to barely touch the floor, but we just try to discourage throwing our belts on the floor. Now we understand sometimes in Jiu-Jitsu, it's hard, you're rolling, your belt comes off. You guys worked hard for these, so just to, without caring, throw it all over the place. It's not respectful to yourself, your belt, what you've earned, your school, your teacher, your parents. everyone who's gone in to helping you earn this. So nicely, even if it's just during a roll, grab it and slide it to the side, preferably. If it's on the floor, it's okay. If it's put down nicely, okay, with respect, it's not just thrown all over the place. So, fold it in half again, and in half the last time. Okay? I tried not to put this on the floor as much as possible, kind of like the flag. It's just a sign of respect. Not necessarily wrong. You're going to get in super trouble. But, like I said, respect. So we're there. I got an extra pair of pants to help us with this folding up process. You take off your jacket, and you're going to fold it up. There's different ways to do this. If it's a jiu-jitsu, big judo jacket, it's going to be harder and more thick. Here's the karate way. You take the pieces, pull the shoulders together, and I pull the front part so everything is nice and flat. And I pull the arms and the jacket piece down in front. So everything is nice and smooth. There's no wrinkles. And the arms are out here. I choose a side and fold my arms down nice on one side. Fold it in half again. And fold it in half again. So there's no wrinkles when I go for the next class or take it out at home, or after I clean it and I fold it back up and come to class, my jacket will look nice. Okay, for the simple way, you have your pants, jacket, you can either fold them and have everything just together like this. If you want to be more formal, so I scoot back, you can lay everything down, put your pants in your jacket, fold up, kind of make like a burrito roll, and fold them again, and you can tie it with your karate belt. So you can, it depends on how long your belt is, what the trick, you can untie it, you can tie a couple knots, just like your karate belt, and then you have a burrito roll ready to go to class. And if a student comes in to pass off their stripe, does this, nothing's just thrown together where it's wrinkled and nasty, or you unfold it and it looks like you just ran through the mud. Okay, as long as it comes in nice and clean, totally, it'll pass off your warrior stripe. You guys will be ready to go. Hope that helps parents with the cleanliness in the dojo and what to do for the warrior stripe and what we expect. So once again, they need to be able to tie their belt, jacket, put everything on, look nice, as well as fold up and take care of their stuff on their way out the door. Thanks guys, have a good day. Thanks for watching.